Good morning YouTubians, it's Kermit's Ghost and here I am at the White Cliffs of Brighton. Yes, you've probably heard of the White Cliffs of Dover, but we have them too. It's a Blu-ray hunting day without the hunt, although I am going to pop up to Poundland and see if there are any new deliveries in. I doubt it, but you never know. On the way we'll get a nice milk latte, you know the line, and then we will pop home and see if the post person has left a delivery for me. Fingers crossed. Until then, let's pop up and see what they got in Poundland. I'll see you in a bit. Well, now I am at a different location and I will show you why in a bit. At the moment I am in McDonald's, Western Road, Brighton, getting myself a nice latte. And during lockdown you are allowed in McDonald's for takeaways only, hence why the store is so empty. You have to go in, make your order, pick it up and then go. Simple as that. Now, far be it from me to complain, he said tongue-in-cheek, but there are very few public seats left in Brighton. They've taken a lot of them away. You can't sit in any of the coffee shops, can't sit in Churchill Square, so you're forced to sit on a cold stone wall, which at my age isn't very good for you. So I've arrived at the first Poundland. We're going to go in and see if they've got any films. Well, here we are in Poundland, and I did actually pick up one title. I will show you that at the end. I won't waffle through this. You can read the titles for yourself, and I'm already waffling on as it is, so I'll stop right now. Well, this is the reason we moved to the second location, and this is the clock tower in Brighton. Now, during Queen Victoria's celebration of a Golden Jubilee in 1887, many towns built Jubilee clock towers to commemorate the occasion. A local advertising contractor, James Willing, decided to commission one for Brighton, and he donated £2,000. The town organised an architectural competition, and it was won by a London-based architect called John Johnson. The tower was completed at the start of 1888 and was unveiled on the 20th of January 1888 on Willing's 70th birthday. At 5 minutes to the hour, every hour, the time ball at the top of the clock tower rises to the top, and on the hour it lowers. This feature of the clock was restored recently. In fact, it broke during Queen Victoria's reign and was never mended. And this was because the shopkeepers hated the noise of the mechanics of the ball being raised and lowered. Thankfully, the mechanics are now silent and the ball raises and lowers in complete silence. Hey everybody, welcome back. As you probably can see, I have my decorations up, so I might do a video a little bit later down the line where I just show you around the decorations. But this is a Blu-ray video, and there are 7 films to get through, so we will crack on. The first one is a German import, and it's the film Nothing Like the Holidays. This is from 2008. It's about a Puerto Rican family who celebrate Christmas. And what could be their last Christmas as a family together? It's set in West Chicago. It's a comedy, drama, romance. Got a great cast in this one. You've got Alfred Molina, Freddie Rodriguez, Louis Guzman, who's always good, Deborah Messing, and John Leguizamo. I think that's how you say his name. He was in John Wick as the mechanic. But that is the Christmas film, Nothing Like the Holidays. The next title is Never Say Never Again. Written by David Jenkins and directed by Irvin Kershner. Produced by Jack Schwartzman. They're usually produced by Albert Broccoli, but this is an unofficial Bond. You have Spectre here, well, an agent of Spectre. They've stolen 2 nuclear warheads, Tomahawk cruise missiles, and James Bond has to save the day. You've got Sean Connery back as Bond. You've got Kim Basinger as Domino, Max von Sydow as Blofeld. You've got Edward Fox in this as M. In actual fact, you have Rowan Atkinson in this film as well. And you have Pamela Salem as Moneypenny. This was filmed in 1983. It's an import, and I think it's out of print in the UK. So that is Never Say Never Again. The next film is from 2009. It's a Poundland pickup, an hour and 30 minutes, and it's Blood Creek, directed by Joel Schumacher. It stars Henry Cavill as well as Michael Fassbender. It's set in 1936 in West Virginia. It's a poor German family living there, and they're contacted by the Third Reich to host a visiting professor, Professor Richard Worth, played by Michael Fassbender, who's into the occult and kind of keeps the family trapped there for 70 years in their house. It's an action fantasy horror, and I thought £2, why not? The next title is Unhinged. This arrived at my door on Saturday. I watched it last night and thoroughly enjoyed it. It's an hour and 30 minutes from this year, an action thriller. Stars Russell Crowe. Now, Russell Crowe in this is brilliant. He's a man who is completely unhinged. Obviously, his wife has got a new partner, and the film opens up with him. He's already triggered. He's had his trigger point, and that's key to this film because he's gone past the point of no return. He arrives at his ex-wife's house and hammers her boyfriend to death, sets fire to the house, kills the wife as well. That's the opening scene, and then he drives off, and then we cut to Karen Pistorius, this character Rachel, and her son Kyle, played by Gabriel Bateman. Now they are on their way to school. She's a hairdresser, so she's running late, and he's at the traffic lights. The lights turn green, he's not moving, so she beeps her horn at him, and that really sets him on like a path to destruction, other than he's already killed his wife. And he terrorizes her for the rest of the film because of this, because all he wants is an apology off her. She refuses to give it. She said, no, you were sat at the lights, you should have moved. He just wants the apology, and then he would move on. She refuses, so he says, you're going to have a bad day, and you're going to know what it's like to have a bad day. He doesn't care. He goes on a killing spree, and he is tense as hell. Absolutely brilliant performance from Russell Crowe. That guy is one of the best actors out there. So that is Unhinged. The next one is from HMV. It's a premium title, number 130 from 1996. The Phantom is a superhero. He descends on a long line of African superheroes. He travels to New York to try and stop a wealthy criminal genius from obtaining 3 skulls, which leads into the secret of ultimate power. Stars Billy Zane as the Phantom or Kit Walker, Kirsty Swanson as Diane Palmer, Treat Williams as Xander Drax, and it's even got Catherine Zeta-Jones in this as well. Going to open it up and see what you get inside. Well, as with all the HMV premium titles, you get the same artwork on the cover as you do the slip box. You get a clear disc as well as inner artwork. You get 4 art cards. And what seems to be the smallest poster known to man. They may as well have called that the 5th art card, but that is The Phantom. The next movie is Target, another HMV premium title, number 131 from 1985. It stars Gail Honeycutt as Donna Lloyd, a woman that takes a trip to Europe and is kidnapped. Now her son Chris, played by Matt Dillon, and her husband Walter, played by Gene Hackman, they don't get along. He thinks his dad is boring, but when they find out that she is kidnapped, they go looking for her, and all hell breaks loose. He becomes a man of action. He's an ex-CIA operative. No one else knew. It's directed by Arthur Penn, who directed Bonnie and Clyde and Night Moves. We'll open this one up and see what you get inside. As expected, the same artwork. So you get art on a disc as well as inner artwork. Get art cards. And a tiny little poster. So that was Target from 1985. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Do you plan to get any of those movies? Have you seen any of those movies? Leave a comment down below. I will get back to you, I promise. Give the video a thumbs up. It does help the channel. And subscribe if you haven't. It's all free. Why wouldn't you? And on that note, thank you so much for choosing my channel and watching my video today. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.